And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have the man of the moment here, Mr. Marius Schoeman, the host of the Paul Gymnasium Marius Schoeman 7's Festival. This is the second year. Good evening, Marius, and roll into it. Tell us about this wonderful festival you got going.
I've drone, yes. It's the second year going now. Last year, the first one, a massive success, and we're just building on it. Obviously, we want to do the biggest and best sevens tournament in the country, and for that matter, in the world. You know, so it's a great opportunity for players under 12, under 15, under 17, and we've got probably the top 10 schools in the country here. We've got 30 under 17 teams, 24 under 15s, and 16 under 12 teams. You know, and it's cold. Great evening. Nice to see all the parents here. And I think, this weekend we can expect a couple of thousand people tomorrow, and Saturday is going to be a nice day. So, as I said, it's a great opportunity, another opportunity and a platform for boys to play sevens rugby, and just another, hopefully, a great event for everyone.
And of course, these occasions cannot happen without your sponsors. I know you feel very strongly about speaking about them and thanking them.
Yeah, most definitely. You know, there's always the first people that makes things like this possible. To the Andic Group, they're our title sponsor, and they're standing behind us. Great to have them with us for the first time. And then obviously our associate sponsors, we have Puma, we've got Future Life. Yes, there's a couple of associate sponsors on board, and without them, tournaments like this wouldn't be possible. You know, and it's actually not us, but them giving these young boys opportunity to play on this platform.
And also, you've brought out some of your Blitzbok pals here. Tell us more. Who's here? What they're doing?
Yeah, so luckily for us, the guys are close by, and all of us at the Sevens will support any Sevens event. You know, we want to see the youngsters come through the ranks. So we've got our captain Philip Snyman here. I see Werner Kok is here, being an ambassador of Future Life. And then we've got Ryan Oosthuizen. I see James Murphy and Henksel here, supporting, obviously Henk, ex-Grey College boy, supporting his school. So most of these guys are involved with one other school or ex-pupils of some of the schools that's playing here, and they didn't just come out here to support the event, but also their schools. So it's nice seeing them mingling with the young boys, and the youngsters obviously enjoying it, taking some pictures, getting some autographs. There's opportunity for them as well to mix with their heroes.
Speaking of Henksel, I think last year was still a matric boy at Grey and played in the wing as a force in the wing and occasionally here and there in the centre. So he's been fast-tracked. He's quickly into the system, isn't he?
Most definitely, you know, a player like Henksel here, Miller du Plessis, Angelo Davids, all players that were still in school last year, you know, came into the system. We saw Miller du Plessis playing for the Blitzboks this year, fantastic talent. As is Henksel here, unfortunately, Henk got a knee injury after playing two tournaments for the senior team already, for the academy. But he's back in action, and I think it's a name that we'll definitely hear much more of in the near future.
En it's wonderful, is lekker om die trofee hier agter te sien. Dis twee groot trofeeë daai. Dis lekker dat die manne dit kan van naby af kan sien.
Ja, dankie aan SA Rugby wat dit vir ons dit moontlik maak om die trofee bietjie vir die is eintlik vir die kinders, jy weet. Hulle sien dit op TV en nou kan hulle hier kom en 'n fotootjie neem met die trofee en met een of twee van die spelers. So ek dink is regtig vir al vir hierdie 12-jariges is baie spesiaal. En dis wat jy soek, jy weet. Dit gaan nie net oor wen of oor hierdie toernooi nie, maar dit gaan oor die kinders, jy weet. Dit is geleentheid vir hulle en rugby moet pret wees. So ons wil hulle moet dit geniet, hulle moet 'n fotootjie neem. Dis iets wat hulle vir altyd as herinnering kan hou.
En van ons kant af, School Sport Live is 'n groot voorreg om hier te wees en baie dankie vir die geleentheid vir ons.
Ek wil daarmee afsluit om te sê, ja, dit is ons sê altyd vir die borge dankie, maar is hoeveel toernooie in die land wat mense nie sien nie, jy weet. So ek dink 'n platform soos SSL, School Sport Live, maak dit moontlik vir die mense by die huis, want hier's 'n klomp spanne van Bloemfontein, van die noorde, Pretoria, oral sê, jy weet, en dit maak dit vir hulle ook moontlik om hulle seuns, hulle kinders in aksie te sien. En dis definitief een van die mees professioneelste platforms waarmee ek nog gewerk het. Ek het gesien julle manne sit al van vroegmiddag af hierso, maar dis wat jy wil hê, jy weet, toernoois is hierdie wat so professioneel is. Jy kan nie net average ou kry om hierdie ding te kom dek nie. So dankie aan School Sport Live. Dit is betrokke by alle rugby in die land en yes, ek sal dit definitief aanbeveel vir enige aktiwiteit. Baie dankie.
And good evening, and we're very privileged this evening to have Blitzbok captain Philip Snyman with us here this evening. Good evening, Philip, and welcome.
Hello, yeah, sure. It's an honor and privilege to be part of this massive event. I think it's good to be back here where everything started for all of us, and I believe in the near future some of these guys are definitely going to come through and they're going to be the next superstars.
So hoe gaan 'n ou te werke om 'n Blitzbok te word? Waar begin jy? Op Grey was die 7's gewees nie. Hoe het jy in 7's ingekom?
Ja, vir elke ou het 'n ander paadjie wat hulle gaan. Ek dink waar dit begin jy moet 'n liefde hê vir rugby. En jy moet bereid wees om hard te werk. 7's is nogal bekend daarvoor dat jy hard werk. Maar ek was gelukkig om gesien raak deur 15. Ek dink die oog wat hulle het, en Marius Schoeman is op die oomblik die scouter, en dis ook een van ek dink hy's gekoppel aan hierdie toer die Marius Schoeman 7's. Hy het 'n baie goeie oog. So erns maak nie saak of hy 15 speel of 7 speel nie. As Marius dink hy het talent en goed, sal hy nooi vir 'n week of 2 weke oefenkamp, en as jy daar goed, so ek sê, harde werk van daar af, as jy daar goed oefen en die mas opkom, dan sal hulle besluit hoor, so gaan vir jou 'n bietjie langer aanhou of gaan hulle dalk vir jou kontrak gee, en as jy eers daar is en goed, dan wil jy nooit daai stelsel verlaat nie.
So that's wonderful. So even these young chaps from under 12, under 15, under 17, you know, the future's bright. I mean, there's opportunities for them.
Definitely, and I think there's a reason why Marius Schoeman and a lot of the Blitzbok players and management visit this tournament, because we believe that you can start from a young age, and we believe that some of these guys can actually go on and make it on the big stage. Even though, especially with the under 12s, there's still a long road ahead of them. But yeah, I believe if they have the potential, they will keep an eye on them and follow them, and maybe even invite them for a camp just to see how things are working with the 7's and what need to be done from their side if they want to make it to the Blitzbok squad.
And tell us more about Marius. I mean, he contacted you to get involved here. Tell us more about Marius as the person, as the rugby player, as the scout, etc.
Yeah, he's an interesting guy. He was actually my first roommate way back in 2008. He was a senior guy in the team, and I was the youngster coming in. And yeah, since then, I have the utmost respect for him. He was a great player for those of the people that haven't seen him play, especially the youngsters coming through now. Yeah, he was a great player. I think he's definitely one of the legends in SA 7's, and not only SA 7's. I think if you mention him in world rugby circles, he's definitely one of the legends that played 7's for a living. So, and then also giving back to the youngsters and giving back to the grassroots. I think that's where everything started for all of us, and it's good to see him getting involved not only with the Springbok 7's, but also in tournaments like this, so he can give the players and the kids the opportunity to perform and to play this wonderful game.
Great, and a word of advice for the youngsters that are going to be participating for the next 3 days?
Yes, if I can give them some word of advice, there's a lot of rugby tips I can give them, but just to enjoy it and to make the most of it, and to remember you need to make memories, because at the end of the day, rugby is only going to be a certain period of your life. It's not your whole life, so you need to enjoy it and you need to make memories. And I promise you, the friends that you're going to make on this field over this next coming days is going to be your friends for the rest of your life. So make the most of it, play hard, and don't leave anything on the field.
Phil, just a word of thanks from School Sport Live and all the chaps and all the kids. You know, you're a wonderful ambassador for rugby, for the country, and it's an absolute privilege watching you on and off the field. So thanks for your time and thanks for your involvement.
No, thank you very much, and thank you for what you guys are doing for school rugby and for the country. I believe the future of this country, and especially the rugby, is bright. So thank you very much for everything that you guys are doing.
Welcome to the Marius Schoeman 7's out here in Paarl, about a 50-minute drive from Cape Town, and we've just seen Bastion score their first try in the Cup semi-finals, and it's going to be a very exciting fixture. With me in the commentary box is Andre Strauss, as we just see Gene Lowe playing from left to right, getting out wide, a little bit of a shimmy, and a good offload. Space on the right. Another terrific offload there. This is good continuity, and there'll be tons of space on the left. There's an overlap. Great pass to the winger, but he spills it. There's advantage as Bastion look to get a turnover.
It's a great start to this match. Justin, as you said, as we look at the highlights over here, in the pass just going slightly above the head and a little knock on. Must be slippery out there. The boy's playing without any boots on, and there must be some dew on the grass at the moment, and it can't be that firm underfoot. We saw a great try from David 7's in the opening and changes of this match, and unfortunately he's had to leave the field with a hamstring injury.
Penalty to Bastian. They take it quick. It's scrappy. Cleaned up by a player. Looking very patient, but running out of space and into contact in the choke tackle. Good defense by Jean Lowe. And it's stripped away by Jean Lowe. So they're going on the short side and into touch.
Great appreciation of the law there by the youngsters. Justin trying to keep the ball up off the ground, forcing the turnover from the maul, and it's just good to see these youngsters understand the rules, play towards the rules, and also to the willingness to adapt to the rules that are set for them.
Great line out by Bastian, and then they spill it. And it's advantage. Jean Lowe with a chance to level the scoreboard. The big don't argue. Still going. Great strength, and what an offload. Stupendous score by the little fella.
Great skill shown there by the boys from Jean Lowe. Zian Erasmus coming over for the try, Justin. But great skill offloads from Dale de Toy. A good carry there by Olonje, and just great rugby from these youngsters.
Andres, it must be pretty tough to kick in this cold with bare feet, no boots.
Tell you what, Justin, it must sting a little, and also a little wet foot on a wet rugby ball can't be that comfortable. Look at the strength from the man. Great offload off the back of the hand, and another little offload there by Dale de Toy, putting the little number 9 over the try line.
Jean Lowe with the restart. Bastian Galler. Good run by the number 7. Made good yards. Great offload. And now they need continuity. So they look to go up the center of the field here. Bastian will have numbers on the right, but Jean Lowe with tight defense. Penalty. Tap and go. It's pretty interesting as well, Andres. Bastian came out of a pool with Paul Jim. They topped that pool, and then Jean Lowe topped Pool B, which had Gray in it.
Yeah, my old school Grey College getting taught a lesson by Jean Lowe, but I must say a lot of talent in these schools, and a lot of physicality in this match, Justin. Only 12 years old, these kids, and putting their bodies and their hearts on the line for their school. Great to see.
So here comes Bastian with a switch ball, looking to cash in. The ref's bringing them back. It wasn't tapped. So here we go. Bastian looking for their second try. They've had the fair percent of possession. Nice little offload. But that's gone back. So all this possession, they need to make sure they score here, Bastian. It looks like it's been stolen. It has. Jean Lowe from their own goal line. Can they go coast to coast? Great stepping. So they work the short side here.
It's just amazing to see how these kids can handle the ball with one hand, Justin. Good passing, crisp passes to the outside, and offloads everywhere. It's just amazing to see the talent that's on display here. Jean Lowe being guilty of giving away a couple of penalties and just allowing Bastian to stay in their half. As we look at Mayberg Low having a go. Great try there. Number 3, Dion Rademacher, a little step over the try line, Justin, and this is an exciting start to this match.
Fabulous stepping there. And Bastian cashing in with a good lead.
This comes off the back of numerous penalties by Gene Lowe, just giving this Bastion side the opportunity to have a crack at them, and look at a great finish from Dion Rademacher. Good step, strong fend and a good finish.
So that is half time. Bastion 12, Gene Lowe 5. After this game we have the bowl final on this field, and then after that it is the 3rd and 4th place playoff of the cup, and thereafter it'll be the final of the under 12s.
Tremendous work being done by these coaches. We have to remember that this game would be completely foreign to these kids. They would have never played this before. All we know about the 7's is what they've seen on TV, what they've seen the guys like Phillips Name and Kwagga Smith and those guys doing. And to come out here and perform the way they are is just tremendous. It must be a great appreciation for the law and for the game. We've seen an exciting first half, Justin. 12 points to 5. Bastion in the lead. They've had most of the possession in this half, off the back from a couple of penalties from Gene Lowe, and they would have talked about that half time, sort out their discipline to try and get back into this match.
Sebastian in front. Can they keep their lead and cement their place in the final? Gene Lowe take it comfortably. Great stepping by the little fellow. Can he go all the way up? He's been chased down. That is great stepping by the youngster. So they look to get it wide.
Getting a strong carry there by Dean Small it is, Justin, and we saw another great break by Zian Erasmus, the guy that scored the try in the first half. Penalty goes the way of Gene Lowe, and a quick tap by the young man. Fantastic tackle right out into the corner.
Very important tackle there for Bastian, but this was great stuff by the little number 9 here. Here come Gene Lowe. This will be an important score, and they cash in. What a time to score, Andres.
Crucial time to score, Justin, straight after half time. Trailing by 12 points to 5 at half time, and it was crucially important for them to get onto the scoreboard first. As we look at what we think is Zian Erasmus with a kick at goal that comes up just short. A much better attempt than the first time, but this little guy is a pocket rocket.
Gene Lowe back in the game, within 2 points, and a tolling score. Bastian, gather wall, and here they go. Players on the right, beats one, still going, great pace shown here on the outside. This is sensational by David Simon. He scored the first try of the game, and now he's got Bastian's third and his second.
David Simon, fantastic. Came onto the field in the first half, scored a try from the kickoff, and did exactly the same in the second half. Seems to have got rid of the strapping around his leg that must have bothered him a little. That's now been taken off. He looks extremely comfortable, kicks the ball over the poles. 17 plays 10. Exciting 3 minutes away test, Justin.
It's a perfect response after conceding a try, and look at the pace of David Simon. Great stuff. Looks like he's not even showing effort. Cantering in there for his second try. Bastian 9 points up. Can Jean-Lo score twice and get in front? That's the big question. Bastian, get the turnover. And if they can score now, it'll be a long way back. Tap and go. Yes, Simon again. He's a big feather as well for an under 12. Ridiculous offload as well. Bastian looking menacing. And it's been spilt.
Unfortunate mistake there by Bastian, looking ominous on the attack, and David Simon with the ball in his hand is extremely dangerous. Like you rightly mentioned, Justin, a big boy for a 12-year-old, and he's keeping the Jean-Lo boys' hands full.
So can Jean-Lo get back into the game? A nice little step again. But they're really going to have to produce something special. They've got about 3 minutes, and if Bastian cash in now, it might be all over. The ref says play on. No, he doesn't. It's a knock on.
Exciting stuff, Justin. Ball going either way. Both teams having a crack at each other, and these guys playing for a spot in the grand final coming up a bit later tonight. A lot is on the line for these youngsters, and it's just great to see them just live out their dreams on the field. He's had a fantastic game, hasn't he? Scored a try. It's been all over.
All over the place. Scrum to Jean-Lo. They've lost it. But we're going to have a reset. Also tomorrow, action kicks off at 3 o'clock. The under-17s. Paljam versus Huguenot. Jean-Lo managed to win at that time. Can they break the defensive line? Good strength shown on the left side of the field. Jean-Lo have to dig, and it's a penalty. They're going to have to be very quick here, Jean-Lo. If they score now, they're not out of it. 2 minutes to go. This will be a race. Good offload and a good fend.
Jean-Lo, important for them to get onto the try line, onto the scoreboard now, Justin. Only 2 minutes left. They need a couple of points here to give themselves a chance to win this match. But this Bastion defense has just been fantastic. As we look at Jean-Lo getting into a bit of space. Brilliant tackle on the end. Forcing the penalty. Fantastic stuff by Bastion. Not giving this Jean-Lo side anything.
Bastian putting a massive statement in this game for the final. If they do make it, they just have to hold on for about another 70 seconds. And they will be in the final. Here goes David Simon. The menace. Look at the pace. Terrific stuff. He is going to go all the way for a hat-trick in the semi-final, Andres. What a player.
Brilliant performance by David Simon, fantastic play by him. Give the ball to him. He'll score you a try. He'll win you the match. He's been incredible. Every time he's touched the ball, something's happened around him. What a talent.
24-10. And that man has been responsible, largely responsible for this result. There's still a few seconds left.
A couple of seconds left. If you look at this, quick ball out wide to David Simon. Too much pace, too strong. No contest. Double the size of poor old Zian Erasmus. And just a canter in for the casual 5-pointer. Pop it over for 7 and take this game away from Jean-Lo. And I must say, Justin, this scoreboard does not reflect the quality of match we've seen out here this afternoon, this evening.
Jean-Lo have given everything.
The game's just been played in fantastic spirit. So we look at Jean-Lo having one more crack at the Bastion defense. never say die attitude from this kid, and just brilliant. The enthusiasm that they've shown towards this match and towards their teammates.
Ginlo, can they end off on a high? They can. Great score there. But Dale du Toit.
Solid game by Dale du Toit. Extremely good with ball in hand. Saw him throw a couple of sick offloads. Now gets rewarded with a 5-pointer of his own. So look at the highlights here. Pass not perfect, but a good ball out there to Dale du Toit. Good fence, strong character himself, and the wheels to burn. Good finish by Dale du Toit. You see the end of this match, 26-15. Incredible result for Bastion. Earned themselves a spot in the final.
And up next, we will have the bowl final. So don't go anywhere, folks. The party is just beginning. Bowl final, it's Poljum taking on the Gericke, and it's going to be an absolute cracker. Poljum, unfortunately, only finishing third in their pool. They were upset by one of the other sides in the semi-final that we saw before, but there's still some silverware for Gimmies, unless Gericke have something to say about that.
Home team Poljum on their home field in front of the home crowd. They'd be looking forward to this match, Justin, and they would back themselves to come away with a silverware in this bowl final. It's a fantastic evening, slightly chilly, extremely cold I might add, a bit of snow on the mountains, and I can't believe these kids are out there in shorts and barefoot and just enjoying the matches that they are playing.
Great festival we have ahead here. Also tomorrow, Friday, with under 17 games and under 15 games, and then also on the Saturday. And last year was the first year of the Marius Schoeman 7's. The under 17s, Marius were champions last year. It'll be interesting to see who is crowned as the Marius Schoeman 7's champion over the weekend for 2018.
As we look at the kids trying to keep themselves warm, 10 degrees Celsius, a slight breeze coming off the mountains, very chilly, and they can't wait to get onto the field. A lot of smiles around, a lot of pride, as you can see the old boy grabbing the chest. He can't wait to get going. Slight delay out there just this evening, just waiting for the referee to show up.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep that man at bay. And just a reminder that this game is being live streamed by School Sport Live. If you want to watch it, you go onto YouTube and search School Sport drive, and you will see the icon. Click on the icon and follow the action line. So send on the links to family and friends and relatives.
And there he is, Justin. Out of the blue, referee's rocked up. Match is ready to get started. As we look out over this great field, so many great battles out here during this year. Games we've seen in front of our own eyes, Justin. Paul Gymnasium, with some great performances from them. A strong first team performance out this year. Great in the 16 team. A school on the app and a team that I'm looking forward to watch playing rugby next year.
Paul Gymnasium, their under 18 sides or under 19 sides this year finished 4th in the country, and their under 16s were 1st in the country. We're almost set to go, yeah. It'll be Paul Gym to kick off.
A little dummy there from the Paul Gym boy, rearing to go.
We are underway. Good take. But it's a penalty. Jimmy's. Was that tap? The ref didn't see, but he allows it to go. Barnstorming run there by Jim, but it's a penalty.
Good steal there by Gericke. One penalty for, one against, and a lot of energy in this match. A lot of intent from these youngsters early on. Eager to get onto the scoreboard first.
They work the short side, space. The door is wide open here. But great defense by Jimmy's. What an offload. Can they get the first try? They go left. It's still alive. Looking to put down the hammer. Working the short side. Great stepping. Opening try. What a score, Andries.
Amazing score. Stu Gelno is over for the opener. Great try, Gericke. Great build up to that try. And it's so often that you see the offloads that are going away that creates the space. And it's completely clear and true in the professional game and also in the Under 12 competition. The offload creates opportunities for kids to go score some tries.
So surprise score there against the hosts for Gericke. Do Paul Gymnasium have a response? A good fend there. Being patient, going on the blind side. And terrific footwork.
Just see a little knock on from the kickoff by Gericke. Competing well for that in the end, unfortunately not getting hold of it. Palchem under a bit of pressure early on. 2 minutes gone, 5 points down, and their first real opportunity to get some go for, to get their hands on the ball and play a bit of rugby.
So Jim need a good scrum. And it's a reset. And obviously Andries just eats away the seconds and sevens.
And that's what you play with here, Justin. Seconds, only 7 minutes aside, and so much can happen in 7 minutes. You have to make use of every single opportunity. As we look at the ball going out wide, another offload by Paul Jim. And another one, just keeping the ball in hand, as is the case in sevens. Strong carry by Paul Jim up the left-hand side. Fantastic clean there, and also the blind side opening up. A lot of wheels to burn. Oh, a little ankle tap. Gericke, fantastic defense.
That's a match-winning tackle. Or it could be, even though there's only 3 minutes that have gone in this game. But a vital try-saving tackle there by Gericke. Can they go from their own 22? Interesting. Jimmy's have it back. And they've spilt it.
A lot of enthusiasm, a lot of offloads, a lot of mistakes at the moment, Justin, but that's just what you have to do to get the upper hand in these matches, because anything can break open the line and create a score or a try scoring opportunity for this team. Just look at him, looking up the blind side. Great vision from the young man. And look at the determination there from Luan. Good tackle, try-saving tackle, Justin. Could be telling the end of this match.
Great ankle tap. Perfected. Gericke with possession. Jimmy's with good defense. Penalty to Jim.
Both teams competing well on the ground, and we've seen a lot of penalties, and all of those penalties legit. A testament of the character of these sides, being willing to get their hands dirty. Quick tap by Jim. Good strong carry up the left-hand side. Another great compete in the ground. Referee telling him to leave it alone. Chemia with opportunity to get some points on the board. Great cut back inside. Unfortunately, an overhead pass going forward. An opportunity goes a big in, Justin.
So Gericke doing well to keep Jim scoreless here at the moment. We're about a minute and a half till half time. Still plenty of time for Gimmies to get back into this game, and they've got the free kick. Can they get the score? Beats one. Great defense there, Andries, by Gericke.
Incredible defense. Try-saving tackle again by Gericke, and those are 2 tries that they've saved with fantastic efforts. And that could be costly for Gim come the end of this match. So look at the highlights. Quick tap, great vision. Going in for the corner. Good tackle there by Hugh Geldenhuys, the try scorer, putting his body on the line for his team.
So Jimmy's, well, they've got a perfect opportunity now, Andries, to get a score before half-time.
We see it so often with the All Blacks. They score in the crucial times of the matches, 5 minutes before and 5 minutes after half-time. In the 7's game, it's no different. You have to try and get onto the board just before half-time and put some pressure on the team, get the momentum on your side, and then go into the second half and do exactly the same. And we see the All Blacks do that week in and week out, and that's why they're the world's best team. And I'm sure these youngsters know it.
Jimmy's with a chance. It's gone back. But Gericke have it back.
Justin just struggling with his voice there. Does not have enough sweets here to keep him smooth. Gericke has been tremendous in defence. They've saved 2 tries with try-saving tackles. They're off the line quite quick, and they're making it tough for this Gim side. Gim's had a couple of opportunities down at the back end of this first half, and again Gericke with a lot of determination managed to turn over the ball. As we look at this young man again, Theo Geldenhuys taking charge. Gericke into space again.
Gericke, yeah, they come from inside their own 22. And they've really been a tough task, and as a result, they are in front. They want another score before they go for the half-time Oranges here. And that's a knock-on. Will that be half-time? What a performance so far from Gericke, Andries.
A very determined performance by Gericke, Justin. They're under a lot of pressure there. Saved 2 tries with tremendous defensive efforts. Come into this half-time break with a 5-point lead and everything to play for.
It's going to be a massive second half. Who is going to win the ball? Gericke 5, Poljum 0. Gericke are about 7 minutes away from being bowl champions if they can hang on and cause an upset against the hosts. Good take by German. Here they go, looking for their first score. Haven't managed to open the account yet, and they've got the penalty. Just what they needed. Tap and go. Can Jimmies find their mojo? That's been lost, but we come back for the penalty there.
Tremendous start by Poljum, a lot of intent, and the boys from Ceres, they're going to have to know what they're doing on defence. They've done that exceptionally well in the first half. Can they keep it up? A massive tackle coming in from the Ceres boys. This Gericke team, they got so much heart.
Here they go. If they can score next, well, it might be too much for Jimmy's. But they've really stepped up here. Lovely skip pass there. Gericke can maintain possession. It's going to be really difficult for Poljum. Great play down the short side. They got numbers on the left here. But he only knows one way, and that's straight. Forcing Jim to make tackles. This is great stuff by Gericke.
Great offload from the boys from Gericke, and a lot of continuity in their play. Great execution of their skills, and that created some space for them. Fantastic pass out to the left, and unfortunately the try scorer Hugh Geldenhuis couldn't hold on to that. But tremendous play by the boys from Ceres, Justin. A lot of skill on display.
Really been impressive. Jimmy's, well, they're within striking points here, Andries. They've got 5 minutes to come up with something.
This Gim side have played all the rugby, and Ceres, the boys from Gericke, scoring the first try in the first couple of minutes of this match, but since then it's been all Gim. And fantastic defence by Gericke. As we look at these boys have another crack. One opportunity for them, and a fantastic finish.
That's a ridiculous run there.
Team.
Well, what a score that was. Great footwork. Silken slippers here, basically. And Gericke now 10 points up, tasting some silverware.
Tremendous stuff by these youngsters. Good skill on display, good step, both feet, ball in the right hand, a good finish. 10 plays, 0 the home team. They've got some work to do, but anything is possible in this game of sevens. Try scorer.
Poljum possibly feeling a little bit tired after that game against Grey. Andries. So Jimmy's, is there a twist in the tail? They've got 3.5 minutes left. 2 tries and a conversion will do it. They got loads of numbers on the left. They cut back inside to the traffic. Great defense by Gericke. Jimmy's yet to score a try. Still alive. Jimmy's looking for some space, but Andries, the Gericke defense has been absolutely brilliant.
They've been tremendous all evening, Justin. They've made some great tackles. They're getting off the line. They're keeping their spacing and making the hits. And as I said, big fend by the Gim boys. Does he have the wheels? Fantastic tackle. A lot of determination by the boys from Ceres. In over the ball. Tremendous steal. Tremendous heart from this team from Ceres. Gim throwing everything they have, and they've got the answers to everything, Justin.
They certainly do. If Gericke can just hang on now and keep the ball, they'll win the ball. And that's a pity. Going for touch here, just to wind down the clock.
Intelligent play from the young boys from Gericke. As we look at them form the line out, remember in the primary school only 3 meters from touch. As we look at the referee taking the space, and this is important line out.
Gericke succeed. Time is running out for the hosts. Great run down the left-hand side, but into touch.
Time running out for this Paul Gym team at the moment. Just under 2 minutes left, and they'll feel the pressure. They need to get onto the scoreboard now, Justin.
Jimmies need a flash of brilliance here, and they need to score now. They've got the penalty, but they've struggled to break down the Gericke defense. And what an effort it has been by Gericke. Jimmy's not giving up though. Just looking for space.
Again, nothing can break this Gericke defense. The boys from Sierra's giving away a couple of penalties. Not easy for this Gym team to get through this defensive line from the boys from Sierra's. Tremendous pace shot on the right hand side, down the right hand touch line. A good tackle again by Theo Geldenhuys. Forcing the penalty. Gericke, how good was that, Justin?
Great defense there, and it speaks volumes. Gericke now seconds away from being crowned the bowl champions. And this was just great pace shown. And Gericke, well, they know that even if Jim had to score there, they would still be in the lead. But that never say die attitude. Do Gericke have another try in them? And they say that is that. Well, arguably an upset there, Andries.
Fantastic performance by Gericke. A little upset there, beating the home side 10 points to 0. But how good was this Gericke side's defense? Took the opportunities they got given, Justin. Theo Geldenhuys, the number 3, he was tremendous, both on defense and attack. And a well-deserved victory for the Gericke side, winning this bowl final.
Up next, we have the third place playoff in the cup. Lochnerhoff, yeah, and Gray taking on Gene Lowe. Both sides looking to finish third on the first day of the Marius Schoeman 7's here, the under-12 series. Good hands. This guy's a big feather. Look at him go. He almost looks like he's in high school. Great run. As they approach halfway line, Lochnerhoff looking to light up the stage here in pole.
Both sides, Lochnerhoff and Gene Lowe, coming off a defeat in the previous round and wanting to to right the wrongs of the previous game, and a lot of attempt again by this Lochnerhof team as we look at Tiaan van Zyl, the big boy, with another strong carry up the middle.
Lochnerhof on the short side. This kid's got jet shoes. Great defense though. And they're not being greedy. Scintillating opening score for Lochnerhof, Andries.
Lochnerhof, how good was that? A light charge up the left-hand touchline. The presence of mind and the vision to get the ball out to his teammate and open and over for the opening score. So look at the highlights. Tremendous tackle. Zian Erasmus, offload to his mate, and canter in for a 5-pointer.
Great start by Lochnerhof. Mixing things up with the kickoff. Gene Lowe. Great running by the little fellow. He was great in the semi-final. Numbers on the right. There's the overlap here. This will be a sprint. Great fend off. Gene Lowe looking to get the next score.
Physical stuff here by Gene Lowe and Lochnerhof. And as I mentioned, that a little unforced error, but exciting rugby we've been seeing. The ball's just getting turned over all the time and a lot of physicality from these youngsters. As we look at the big man, Tiaan van Zyl, he's been instrumental in the opening minutes of this match.
I think even you, Andres, wouldn't want to tackle him.
Not anymore, Justin. And definitely not in this cold.
Lochnerhof with an interesting kick ahead, but Gene Lowe get it back. And it's a chance for them to get some points on the board on halfway. Crashing it up, good run. Committing some Lochnerhof defenders. Space on the left. They can get quick hands here. Through the hands they go. Good defense by Lochnerhof. And it's gone forward.
Again, fantastic defense by Lochnerhof. We saw this in the previous game, and it's just the intent of these lads to get stuck in and make their tackles, and that's all the difference in these teams, Justin. The teams that are willing to get their hands dirty are the teams that are coming away with the results.
Lochnerhof, yeah, they go from inside their own 22. And great defense by Gene Lowe. Sticking in the game, yeah. Numbers on the right. Clever play there by the Lochnerhof player. And yeah, they go. Beats one. Player on his right. And here's that big man. Tiaan van Zyl, the Juggernauts. And he gets ankle tapped. That's one way to put him down, Andres.
David versus Goliath there, Justin. The little young man just getting the sneaky ankle tap in on the big man, Tiaan van Zyl.
Playing in halfback there, he can do everything.
Exciting stuff. Big Tiaan van Zyl with a strong carry, and then his opposite Dale the Toy with a good steal as we look at this Gene Lowe side coming away again. Strong carry up the middle, and this exciting young man, whenever he gets his hands on the ball, something happens.
Lochnerhof with a turnover. The score now will be vital. About 2 minutes till half time. And Gene Lowe will have a chance to score next. Look at this run. The big get out of the way. And then look at the little feather, Andres. Well, that is perfection.
That is perfection, and that was his only chance. A lot of determination. Sneaky ankle tap to bring the big man down.
Here comes Gene Lowe now. trying to level the scores or go in front. It's been ripped away like a thief in the night here. Lochnerhoff. The defense has been immense. Tiaan van Zyl, well, that's his first mistake.
The big man not being able to hold on to that thing. He's been influential. He's been instrumental for the Lochnerhoff side. They look to him for go forward, and then their handling skills have been fantastic. Both these teams playing with a lot of heart and a lot of intent.
Gene Lowe, what do they have before half time? And also Andries, the festival started at 3 o'clock. These players have played about 5 or 6 games for these little feathers. It's a lot of rugby. And Gene Lowe now with a chance. And they've let it go. Let's play on. Hasn't gone back. Gene Lowe sniffing a chance here. Wonderful offload. Lochnerhoff's defense not letting them get anywhere.
Lochnerhoff again putting their bodies on the line. Sneaky offload by the Gene Lowe player as we look at him go, looking for support out the back of the hand like Sully Bill Williams, and a strong tackle by the Lochnerhoff side.
And that's half time. Lochnerhoff in the lead. 5-0. So it's half time of the fourth playoff here between Lochnerhoff and Gene Lowe. Lochnerhoff in the lead. And Andries, it's been pretty physical for under 12 game.
Very physical, Justin, and a lot of defending done by this Lochnerhoff team. Like in the previous match, defense is coming out trumps here. That's what has put them in this position to take the lead into the second half. Tremendous rugby by both teams, and a lot of hard work's being spoken by the Gene Lowe team at half time. As we look at referee Martin Mostert refereeing this game, adjudicating this game, so to speak, in only a third month of refereeing, and doing a sterling job of it.
Gene Lowe, well, they're trailing. What do they have in the engine? If they get a score next, they might just put some doubt into Lochnerhoff's mind. But who wants it more? Tap and go. This little feather's been everywhere, but he's being brought back.
Another penalty for Gene Lowe. And you just wonder how long Lochnerhoff are going to be able to keep this Gene Lowe side out with all the penalties that have been giving away.
Here they go. Looking to break Lochnerhoff's defense, but the pass is not going to hand. Great step, good running. Frees the pass away here. It's Gene Lowe into Lochnerhoff's half. And that's advantage for Gene Lowe. Cut out pass. There's an overlap here. But another pass gone at Bigging. And Lochnerhoff all over Gene Lowe here at the moment.
Strong defence again by Lochnerhoff, getting off the line, taking away the space from this Gene Lowe team to run into and making their tackles, being in the faces of the opposition, making it extremely tough for them to handle the ball in what is the slippery conditions out there.
Of course, this Lochnerhoff side lost to a great Gordons Bay team, which will be in the final up next against Bastian. Very interesting. Can they finish? Lochnerhoff, cracking try.
Risk and reward, Justin. Risk and reward. Great vision to kick it over the defensive line. Fantastic chase by Xavier Foster it is. Had the wheels to burn under the poles for what could be a match-winning try.
Terrific stuff here. A little bit of Bodie B, Bowden Barrett, and then the gather. The wheels to finish. And just a great all-round try.
Lochnerhoff take a bow. Number 10, Derek Keane. The vision to see it, put it on the left foot. Weighted perfectly. Fortune favours the brave. Good bounce for Lochnerhoff. 7 points.
So Gene Lowe, they've got 4 minutes here. 240 seconds. Can they score twice? That's the big question. They've given it their all, but it hasn't proved to be enough so far. And it's been spilt. Lochnerhoff like scavengers here.
They can taste the win. They can smell it, Justin. So much intent. The try scorer up the left-hand touchline. Strong carry again. Lochnerhoff can put the game to bed here with one more score. Referee Martin Moster saying play on.
The ball presents itself. Lochnerhoff, surely if they score here, it'll be all over. Great offload. The number 12 going for the corner, and that could be it, Andres.
Another great offload from the floor. The vision to see the man coming. Tremendous line ran by the youngster over into the corner. 5 pointers, and surely, Justin, this margin is just too big to make up for the Gene Lowe team.
Well, Lochnerhoff were silver medalists last year at the tournament, and they're looking to finish in 3rd place here. So not a bad return from both tournaments, unless there is some trickery here on Reese by Gene Lowe in the last 2.5 minutes.
Not impossible, improbable, but it would be great to see this Gene Lowe side making them fight for this.
Lochnerhoff been impressive. Gene Lowe having another crack here, and that's been the story of the match. Lochnerhoff's defense.
Still keen to play, 15 points up. Still trying to speed up the match. A try scorer it is. Scored the opening try of this match, and he's not had enough. 2 minutes left of their Marius Schoeman 7's tournament.
Dummy there.
Just missed the pick up there, Justin. Sorry to interrupt you there. Just missed the pick up in the line out. Disrupting the tempo and the rhythm of that line up, and a free kick to the Gene Lowe team.
So what do they have left? Gene Lowe. Great running again. This kid's got good feet, and he's not greedy either. finds a runner on the outside. Gene Lowe looking for their first try. They've been hold score this year. In pole, great fend and great defense. A lock and a half. It's poached. And this is where they will be dangerous on the counter attack. Great footwork. Is it opening up here? Gene Lowe still competitive at the breakdown. Lock and a half on the short side. And they look for distance to wrap up this game. Lock and a half get it back in search of their fourth try.
As we look at the ball being turned over, referee Martin Moster just having a chat to assistant referee. As we look back at this match, Justin, just about finished. Lock and a half just looked like they wanted this a bit more, a little bit more eager to get into the space. There's a little bit more eager on defense. They won most of the 50-50 balls on the ground, and as a result, up on the scoreboard.
So Gene Lowe with one last chance here. Can they score an 80-meter try? Space on the outside. Great defense again. Lock and a half not giving them anything. And that's it. Lock and a half win a bronze medal, Andres. What a performance.
Incredible performance by Lock and a half, defensively and on attack. They wanted this so badly, Justin. You can see it in the way they played. Well-deserved victors with 15 points out here this evening. Having said that, Gene Lowe, they can be proud of themselves. Fantastic tournament, ending fourth in what is an extremely competitive sevens tournament.
And up next, we have the cup final of the under-12s. Don't go anywhere, folks. So the final is underway between Gordons Bay and Bastion. Who is going to take it? There's David Simon, the man who scored a hat-trick in the semi-final for Bastion. Gordons Bay, they've had a great tournament. And they're looking to be champions here of the under-12s leg of the Marius Schoeman 7's here in 2018. Great strength shown there by the little feather.
Gold medal match here, Justin. A lot of intent again, a lot of pride out on the field here today. Little show on the go. Tremendous pace by the young man. Will he go the distance? Not even David Simon could catch him. Number 11. Luwaden Skippers over for the 5-pointer, Justin. Tremendous start for the Gordons Bay team.
That was a filthy dummy, Andres. I think everybody in the crowd, bought that. Look at this.
Just have another replay. Show the ball and a little pace to go with it. A lot of Sarivia in that running style. A lot of Sarivia in that dummy. And a lot of Sarivia in this finish. Tremendous stuff by Gordons Bay. 7 points to 0. 1.5 minutes into the final of the Marius Schoeman Sevens.
The smallest player on the field with a devious dummy.
Gordons Bay under a lot of pressure. One little line break, 7 points on the board.
Bastian. Well, this will really waken the beast now. Bastian will surely be looking for their most talented player, David Simon. Where will he feature in this game? Here come Bastian now, working the short side. Cracking try, and they're right back, Andres.
Cracking finish, Kino Becker over for the 5-pointer.
2 terrific tries. Bastian. All right, back in it now. 7 plays 5. And he had a lot to do, Andres.
Still a lot to do, Kino Becker. Good finish by Kino Becker as we look at David Simon not being able to convert that try. Tremendous vision by the number 8, Mayberg Loaf, with a little offload from the ground, creating the space for his big number 2 to get over the try line.
A shout out must go to School Sports Live and Liberty for making this stream possible. And as a result, you can watch this anywhere in the world. Fabulous rugby. So Gordons Bay looking to make history. A tactical kick ahead. Bastian have it back. Taking a while to come out. And they're playing Andres with a lot of determination.
Both sides are on another penalty for Bastian, taken quickly or not taken by the Bastian player, Ruan Viviers. But there you have the man, David Simon, instrumental for this team.
So this will be advantage to Gordons Bay. Here they go with the pick and go. It's been lethal out here in Paul. And about 2.5 minutes before half time, Gordons Bay 7, Bastian 5.
Nothing in it at all. Both teams extremely determined to get the victory as we look at the parents cheering on their kids. Fantastic to see the amount of parents out here this evening. So much to play for these kids. Looks like Bastian has a bit of a weight advantage in that front row. A lot of big kids in this team. As we look at the try scorer and playmaker, Llewellyn Skeppers, following his man around the scrum.
So we will have a new under-12 champion here in 2018. Last year it was Grey Primary, and it'll either be Gordons Bay or Bastian. Gordons Bay clean up. And they look for territory. But it's not out. And luckily there for Bastian, they get it back. Snipping a second try. This is another big kid. Still going. Get out the road. What a try.
Liam Berger, fantastic finish. Broken play. Wheels to burn. Tremendous strength. 5 points on the board. And that's all it takes in 7's. One bounce of the ball. Unfortunate, couldn't he pick that up? And look at the big man go.
Great strength. A little bit of a dummy. And he knew he was going to go all the way. Great score there. Bastian out in front. Just before half time, yeah.
Twelve plays 7. On the brink of half time here, David Simon. The deep kickoff to his opposite number, couldn't hold on to that. And as the night goes on, the ball gets more slippery underfoot, and more tense as we look at the disappointment on the young man's face.
So this will be a gift now for Bastian. They are in front, and if they get a next score, they'll go further than 2 scores here before half time.
And just all of a sudden you can feel the momentum on the Bastian side. Under a lot of pressure early on in this match. 2 quick scores, and all of a sudden they look the favourites. Last scrum of the half, and Bastian, golden opportunity to put this match away. Extremely tough conditions.
Struggling at scrum time. Turnover ball for Gordons Bay. How vital will this be? Great stepping. Something magical could happen here. Here's a little feather. What a heart he has. This could be trouble here in the final. Gordons Bay, well, all of a sudden they're in a menacing position, and then they spill the ball, and that's half time. Well, Henri's, what a cracking half it's been.
Exciting stuff, and nothing separates these 2 teams. Gordon Bay started strongly, Bastian answered them, and everything to play for in the second half.
So we are back. Second half of the Cup final, the Under-12 Cup final of the Marius Schoeman's 7's in 2018. Bastian in front here against Gordons Bay, and there'll be a new champion in 2018.
7 minutes left and everything to play for. The big man David Simon getting caught offside, and the try scorer, a little pocket rocket. The Wade and Skiepers getting stuff going.
That could have worked out there, Henri's inches there.
Inches, smart kick by the number 10, Richter Blanche, off the side of the foot. An unfortunate bounce not to get that into the hands of the chasing player. 5 points separate these 2 teams, Justin. And you and I both know how quickly things can change in 7. So look at that little kick. Tremendous skill by the young man.
So Bastian inside their 22 with a short little line out there to the front. And Gordon's Bay handle it well.
Gordon's Bay, little number 11, Llewellyn Skippers, not just a ball carrier, also a defender. Half the size of the opposition player, Liam Berger. Managed to force him into a touch, force a scrum, and get an opportunity for his team here, Justin. Early on in the second half, important for this Gordon Bay team to score first to get back into this game.
And it was crucial because at the end of the first half they had to defend that scrum, Andries, and they managed to get the turnover to keep them within 5 points. So they go down the blind side. So Bastian, just outside their 22. And 5 minutes to go.
Crucial line out. Almost stolen there by the Gordon's Bay team as we look at the Bastion player finding some space. Dion Rada made a wheels to burn. Could this be it, Justin? Fantastic finish by the young man. 5 points on the board. And could that be it? Could that be the nail in the coffin for a hearty Gordon's Bay team?
And that's what pace gives you in 7's, Andries. Beat one defender. And then he had the wheels to go all the way. The defense never gave up, but it wasn't enough. 12 points in front now, Bastian.
Crucial score for the Bastion side. Only 4 minutes left in this gold medal match. As we look at the inspirational leader getting the ball deep into this Gordon's Bay half and telling them to go 90 meters to get some points on the board. Tremendous tackle again, Bastion. They can now smell this victory.
That was an outrageous tackle there. Somehow Gordon's Bay still have the ball. And if Bastion score next, it will certainly be all over. Gordon's Bay still in it. Yeah, they go. A little dummy again. Come back for the penalty. Gordon's Bay with a chip ahead. Bastion, Duwal. Great offload here. Really on the front foot now. Oh, Bastion. Looking for a fourth try. Great pass to the man who scored a hat-trick in the first game. And he gets another try. That should be it, Andries. Bastion are looking like champions.
Bastion just being too smart, too strong, too good for this Gordon's Bay team. Using every single opportunity they've been given to the fullest effect. Every time they had a sniff, Justin, they got over the try line. Every time a mistake was made, they pounced on it. And justly rewarded for a fantastic effort.
It's almost as if that dummy by the little Gordon's Bay player in the first few minutes of the first half really woke the beast here, Andries. Since then, it's been all Bastion. But Gordon's Bay looking for a second. Great little running here. And a great fend as well. Gordon's Bay still have it. It's been left behind. A tap and go. Players on the left. Finds the left winger, swerving, still going, terrific stepping. Gordon's Bay looking for another great try. And they eventually get it down for their second.
Try scored by Gordon's Bay and what looked like a knock on by the Gordon's Bay team. Referee says no try, been corrected by his assistant. I thought there was a knock, Justin, and I thought they were lucky to get away with it. Unfortunate for Gordons Bay. 5 points go, Bigging. 45 seconds left in this cup final, and it's been exciting. It's been a tremendous day of rugby. One enjoyed, but all involved. But none as much as this Bastion side.
It's been a great start to the Marius Schoeman 7's in 2018. Gordons Bay not saying die here. The race is on here for Gordons Bay. Bastion cleaning up. And it's a penalty to Bastion. So can they go the distance? Here's the big feather. He's already got a try. Get out of the way. As he crashes well over the 22. Gordons Bay will have a chance now. A final chance. At least they're picking up a silver. Breaking through. And they will finish on a high underneath the sticks.
Little Serevi getting a second try in this match. He's tried his heart out. He's been everywhere, made tackles, scored tries, has given it his all. Unfortunately, that was not enough. Bastion coming up victors, and a well-deserved team effort from this fantastic side.
Bastion are champions. They came out of a strong Pool A, seeing off Kenridge, Klein Jim, and also De Hoop. And they have been sensational, and then beating Gene Lowe in the semi-finals. And then eventually Gordons Bay, full-time, Bastion 26, Gordons Bay 14. And it's been a terrific start to the Marius Schoeman 7's of 2018. Remember that there's still 2 days to go. The under 17 and under 15 sides kicking off tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock, with the first game being shown by School Sports Live between Paljum and Juchenuta. There'll be 20 games all in a row. Remember to tune in. Thanks for joining us.
1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2.
Welcome to the prize giving ceremony. Just before we begin with all the formalities, a tournament like this takes an enormous amount of work and time and effort. And I'd just like to pay tribute to Paddle Gymnasium and in particular to Etienne and Jean and the entire team. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for a fantastic organizing committee. A tournament like this is not possible if it wasn't for the referees and the medics, and they're often the unsung heroes of not only this tournament but many across the country and the world. So can I ask you to put your hands together as well for the referees and the medics? And then, ladies and gentlemen, we have mentioned them many times before, but never enough. There's a huge amount of investment that needs to go into tournaments of this nature, and I'd just like to pay tribute to our sponsors, which is Amdek, which is Italtal, Future Life, Puma, and Twizzler, and also Pole Sports. Ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause for our sponsors, please. Getting straight into the formalities gives me great pleasure to ask the following gentlemen to please come forward, which will take care of our presentation ceremony and representatives. That's from Amdek, Mr. Enrico de Freitas, from Pole Sport, Mr. Specky Schoeman, and also our very own Marius Schoeman. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a round of applause. I think there was absolutely outstanding rugby played today, and I'm pretty sure that all the boys enjoyed it, and probably the parents even more so. So to the parents who have come out, boys, give your parents a huge round of applause as well. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we get to the positions, and in fourth position, it gives me great pleasure to ask Durbanville to please come forward and collect their shirts from Mr. Jean Stemmet. If you can come in this way, gentlemen, to get your shirts. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a huge round of applause. Durbanville, fourth place. Yeah, just wait here, come this side, and then wait here until everyone's got, and then back. They'll come back. All right, boys, go back there. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up one last time for fourth place, Durbanville. Right, ladies and gentlemen, moving straight on to our team that is in third position. They will receive their medals as well as sports equipment. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Lochnerhof. They also receive a hamper from Future Life, and we say a huge thank you to Future Life as well. The boys also receiving a hamper from Puma, and another huge thank you to our sponsor there, Puma. Skus. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up one more time for our third place team, Lochnerhof. Ladies and gentlemen, moving swiftly on, we get to our second place team, who were absolutely outstanding for the whole day and kept on going right till the end. Let's hear it for Gordon's Bay. Once again, they will be receiving their hampers from Puma and from Future Life.
Skuif verby seuns. Allemaal terug.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause, our second place team, Gordon's Bay. Ladies and gentlemen, we get to our very last team and most deserving team, and I think no one can doubt the fact that they were the best team on display today. It gives me great pleasure to ask Bastion to please come forward as winners of the Marius Schoeman 7's 2018 Last Goal Bastion. They will once again receive their hampers from Puma and Future Life.
En dan gaan ons terug as almal hulle medaljes gekry het. Dankie seuns. Keep on going. Kom hier. David Simon. Waar is die kry hulle die trofee, moet die kaptein terugkom vir die trofee nou.
Ladies and gentlemen, we get to that time of the evening where it gives me great pleasure to ask the captain to come up and receive the trophy as well as the check for the Under 12 MS7's Festival winners. That is Last Goal Bastion. Right, ladies and gentlemen, there is one more very important announcement, and that is the player of the tournament for the under-12 sevens for 2018. And it gives me great pleasure to ask David Simon to please come forward as player of the tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes an absolutely outstanding day of Sevens rugby. Once again, a huge thank you to all our sponsors. We do sincerely appreciate it. Can I ask the team to come back one last time? That is Laerskool School Bastion for the official photograph. And ladies and gentlemen, once again to our host school, Paddle Gymnasium, thank you so much. To the organising committee, to the sponsors, thank you so much to School Sport Live for live streaming the event. Ladies and gentlemen, we look forward to seeing you again next year. And don't forget, the under-17s and the under-15s will be taking place tomorrow. Travel home safely and God bless.